Alright guys, what's up? You know what I do. I'm going to start off with my eyebrow. I am using the eyebrow pencil MAC in the shade Stud. And I'm going to draw my my eyebrow on. Well, not draw it on, but just outline it. And then you'll see me go in with my MAC NC45 concealer underneath and my NARS medium dark 4 on the top. Let's get to it, ladies. Alright guys, so like I said before, I just went under my brow with the MAC concealer NC45, and now I'm going to go on the top of my brow with my NARS concealer in the shade medium dark 4. And ladies, I'm taking my time on this video and actually showing you all of my eyebrow process because I usually skip it. Notice I started out with a flat brush and I couldn't get my angle right, so I switched to my rounded brush. Sometimes you have to do that, even though I like my rounded brush best. I wanted my eyebrows to look a certain way, so I started out with my straight brush, but I usually start off and end with my rounded oval brush, okay? So that's why I'm showing you all of my eyebrow routine today, because I really want you guys to see like what I do on a daily basis. But most of the time, the only thing that's different is most of the time I do my brows with my oval brush instead of my straight edge brush. It's just easier to work with an oval brush, okay? All right, so now that I am done with that, I'm going in with my big oval brush and I'm going to dap some P.Louise base in the shade number 2 all over my lid, and then you will see me smooth it out with a big fluffy brush, okay? And you go in with a big fluffy brush afterwards right here, because you want that base to be very smooth, and you also want it to blend in with your eyebrow color. I don't take that product all the way under my eyebrow because I do not want my underneath my eyebrow to be super white like this base is. So I do blend it into my under eye concealer, okay? Now I'm going in with my Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to also use a J. LaRue pigment. I'm going in with that purple shade that you saw in that palette, and I forgot the name of it. I'll list it down below. But I'm going to go in with that purple shade, and this is my Real Technique Slender Beauty Blender. What is it? Beauty brush something. But this is a beauty blender brush, and I started out with a really tiny brush because I really wanted to get that purple saturated, but not too saturated. And now I'm going in with that pink shade in that Juvia's Place palette. That pink shade was not as bright as I thought it would be, so I'm going to go in and add a lighter pink on top of that pink. Okay, so that was like a violet. That was like a violet purple. I'm going to go in and add some pink on the top of it. Okay. And I should have cleaned this brush because it did have, I think, some yellow on it before, and I forgot to clean this one, but it was one of my favorite brushes. So now I'm going to cut my crease with an oval brush. I'm going to map out my crease first. And as you can see, I dabbed that product all over my lid, and then I'm going to go in and straighten it out. I'm going to really get in that crease and start to dab it out and make it straight. Alright, so now I'm going in with my J. LaRue pigment in the shade Neon Pink. Oh, I love it, guys. Look at this pigment, honey. When I tell you I love it, so I'm just going to go in with a flat oval brush, and I am being super careful because it's super pigmented and it will get patchy on you. So please start off with minimum product and then build this product up because it will get patchy on you. Okay, so I'm going to just keep dabbing this product all over the lid, not to get too close to my crease because I do want it to look like a cut crease look, honey. Okay, and I'm going to after that I'm going to smooth it out, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a smoky eye. I'll think about it. So I did end up doing the smoky eye, and I'm going to let you see how I did the other eye. And as you can see, guys, I just wanted to point out that since this is a cut crease, sometimes it's just easier to go ahead and make that oval shape and not bring your cut crease shade all the way in on your lid. I don't know, I hate cleaning, and I use Vaseline grease to clean, sometimes a makeup wipe, and I don't know, I just rather try to at least make it like a cut crease with that crease shade as much as possible. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on this eye, and I wanted it really bright. That's why I keep adding more light pink on to the top. Okay, but I'm going to do the same thing on this eye, and we're going to get started with the face. All right, so now that I'm done with my lid shade, I don't know, this neon pink was so popping. I just had to add some glitter. I am so excited. So now I'm going in with some of that Wet n Wild eyeliner that I love so much. I'm just gonna do a quick liner because that pink is so bright, and I'm gonna tone it down. So in this video, I am not going to show my foundation routine. I'm just going to go in with some of that primer, and then you'll see me do my foundation and highlight. Alright guys, so I'm going in with that NARS concealer that I took right above my eyebrow, and I'm going to color correct underneath my eyes and around my mouth. Alright, so as I said before, I didn't show my foundation routine and my highlight. I do it so much in my other videos. If you want to see how I achieve this foundation look, just go check out my other videos. I went and added some highlight and those colors underneath and some lipstick.